Yep, that's the usual. Hello. Let's try this again. So now that it's past the half hour, welcome everybody. We are on Bedrock today. Starting out at the iron farm, but we have things to do that are not here. Major plan for today is to head back to the main base, and we're going to put together a nether portal because we need some stuffs and things from that side of the world. But you can see that I was trying to work on the bamboo, and it is ugly. I was even trying the signs at the top, haven't got that wrap finished, and I'm not sure if I'm going to bother. I don't know what I think of it. It's kind of, well, ugly. Even when I switched all to glass in behind, it's still ugly. Because I had really hoped these two were going to be closer together in tone. Because I actually like the look of this one. Like, I like the look of the door. But the trapdoors, meh. The pattern's fine. Tone's okay if it matched. I did a test bit where I did just the trapdoors all over all of it. And while that will do, it's not quite the look I wanted. So we'll have to see what they'll let us do. The iron farm, as you can hear, is functional. So once again, we've got some stuff going. But our iron villagers are not yet up to snuff, which means that I can't start getting the emeralds left, right, and center by trading iron with them, just because, as I said, they're not traded up high enough yet. So it's one of those ones you need emeralds to make emeralds. So we've got a couple of shepherds we've been trading wool to. When I can, I've been trading carrots and wheat to these guys. I had to fire the previous ones because I realized I hadn't bothered to scroll down to find out whether or not they were going to give me golden carrots. And sure enough, they were both glistering melon individuals, so we had to start over. What else? This guy is here purely for the fact that he'll take string. So string for emeralds is helpful. This guy is here mostly for the trash, but also potentially for the XP levels, should I ever actually get there. And yeah, that's generally the summary. I have not traded any one of these guys to be permanently locked in, as far as I know. Every single one of the ones that I had locked in over there, 4 rounds worth, every single one of those is gone. These are all new. And that's, no. We'll leave it at that. Yes, so they all need trading with. I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera, because you guys have seen that a bazillion times before, but it doesn't give us a whole ton of progress. So yeah, we've got iron at the wazoo that we can't do anything with right now. I mean, that's fine. I've got, poppers and stuff. That's great for doing a regular mob farm. Oh, and this guy, what's his name? The cleric, can also, of course, give me the redstone. I got some, so I can do things with that. But I don't yet have the comparators that I want, because we need quartz, right? Alright, so I had come in with the bamboo intentionally to make signs. And, oh, I got one set. Okay, let's just do the 3 signs we can do for now. Keep these as wood. They're noisy little guys up there, aren't they? Alright, and I've turned down the non-hostile creatures just because they were getting noisy. So that's part of why the guys aren't as loud as normal. Yeah. That's ugly. Very, very ugly. Okay, what else was I going to do? I was going to test the door stacking thing, right? Right. In that case, I'll just steal this door for convenience sake. And see whether or not they're actually going to let me. Can I put a door here? I doubt it, but, Nope. As expected, no go. The other thought I'd had was to do everything on the bottom with doors. So I know I'd have to change a lot of the directions, but the point would be something like that. All the way along. And that's actually a possibility. And then we take the trapdoor. And it's not working too well, but then we put the trapdoor up here. Which would not keep the spiders from climbing in at all. But it's... Where'd you come from? Whatever. So I mean, it could be a thing. I don't know. We'll see. The other thought I'd had, actually, and I'm not going to test it right now, because I have to go build one, is to change out the lower trapdoors for birch. See how that looks, because it's lighter. I might need to touch base with Carnage Joe, because she's already done that test on her base. She was actually quite dismal about about the 120 update with all her comparisons and stuff. And so since she's already done the science, maybe I'll check in with her. Pardon me. But our plan today, originally I'd brought stuff to try and trade with the farmer villagers, but not so helpful. Okay, so let's dump what's useful to have over here. By the way, that double height is just habit as opposed to anything useful. Let's iron. Because we still have lots of space, I've been dumping a lot of things over here. Okay, let's put the pistons there. What is that? I don't know why that's there. Corner. Forget going in this box. Keep that. No, keep this instead. We can go up there, sure. Excuse me. Emerald Precious. What do I want to do with you? Oh, you're right. You weren't enough yet to level up the other guys. Okay. Actually, that's not edible. Put that out of there. Bread can stay. So it looks like I'm kind of getting myself a second storage location, and that's not the intent. I just want to try and stay somewhat organized with the gear that I think belongs better over here than it does on the other side. And always need those. Oh, there's a story about... Okay. There's a story about the tools, by the way. I think that was an accident from picking up from something else. But the story with the tools, these I legit, pardon me, did actually get them all what's the word, enchanted that far. And I don't think I have, oops, what am I wearing? Okay, yeah. And I don't have any of these enchanted, so that's pretty accurate. But the story that goes with all of this is the big boo-boo I made. And I mentioned it a little bit yesterday for those of you that were here. The big boo-boo happens to be that I really wanted to set world spawn at roughly the village area over there. I mean, it would have made sense to keep it somewhere else, maybe to keep this loaded or whatever. Pardon me. But I didn't. Didn't do it that way. So anyways, I set world spawn and then went back to survival, knowing that by doing that change, we've shut out the official creative mode. I mean, I've done creative enough, or sorry, done survival enough times. I don't care about the achievements. So shut out, not creative, shut out the achievements. I've done it. It's fine. I'm okay. So anyways, where I was going with that was that, so I went back to survival, all good, and stupid me decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these death messages and stuff and respawn, blah blah blah, because in Java, if you hold down F3 and D, it clears your chat. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I didn't do any research, and I just went /clear because that's the command you use in Twitch to clear the chat. Can you see where this is going? /clear does not do the same thing in Bedrock at all. It cleared inventory and like all of my inventory and all of my armor, and yeah, high on the stupid side. So, since it already had to enable cheats to be able to do that, I reversed that mistake rather than making us dig through all of it from zero again. Maybe I should have done it from zero, but I didn't. So, I gifted myself back stuff, and I actually rolled my VOD back to the last time I could see that I had been in my inventory. And I gifted back the things that I thought I needed, or that had been somewhat like we had before. So that's why all the tools are in better repair than we had previously, because they're not as old as they were. And what else? That's about the sum of it, I think, of my mistake. So yeah, the armor is not enchanted because it wasn't enchanted before the mistake, so that would be really super cheaty to enchant it now, and oh, you stupid camel. Stop it. The camel loves to break their lead. But yet the game still has the wrap on the fence. Anyway, come here, camel. Well, it wasn't a failure through playing, at least. Hey, you. Come here. Give me that. Nope, not that. I want to get on the camel. Let's do it this way. Hello. There we go. So, yeah. I mean, I didn't die to anything, so it's not like I was going to count it as a death or something. But, yeah, dumb. So, in any case, that's where we're at. But I just wanted to point that out because I tried hard not to be cheaty. You may see some extras of things kicking around in inventory, and I think I got it right, but there's a possibility I had put something away or used it up and then gifted it back. I'm not really sure. So, yeah. Mistakes were made. The other thing I haven't bothered to do, and I really should, is figure out if I actually am 100 blocks from the approximate center of the iron farm anywhere in this village. Just sort of, I guess, a radius to know, yeah, you can put a bed out here. It seems that the farm is not breaking when I sleep over there, so that's what I was doing, was running to the complete opposite side of things to sleep, because I'm willing to bet that I'm not, yeah. So in spite of the fact that I have the sim distance and stuff way up, and so I shouldn't see that village, I haven't done the math yet to find out whether or not I am messing with it every time I do that. I have yet to see a golem outside the farm, so I'm hoping that that's okay, but yeah. That's where we're at. And if you catch me pausing to get the sheep on the way by, at the moment, as you can understand, sheep wool is kind of a premium, but we should, or at least I should, stop doing that pretty quickly and figure out where I want to build a portal. Now, I think I have enough. Let's just get these guys while I'm here. I think I have enough obsidian in storage. I'm going to check that first. And if not, we'll do it the old-fashioned way, where I go run around back and forth and get myself some lava buckets. I was hoping to have a lava farm, but it didn't happen. At least not yet. Okay, there we go. Did I get everybody? Got everybody. Also, apologies for frame rates. I just was busy yesterday and didn't... So I canceled the first stream yesterday and then dug into something else in Java last night. So I have not taken the time yet to walk through each one of my Bedrock tweaks to see which ones I can live without, to try and force the frame rates up. I don't quite understand why they're dropping the way they are, but if you guys see anything notably annoying, please do let me know. Okay, I might as well check the farms while I'm here. I know it's more squirreling and distraction. Do. That's better because we have a hopper minecart running around underneath. Yeah, that's better than it was. Still not great, but it's better than it was. Alright, so let's go see if we actually have the obsidian in storage. And then we'll make plan, I don't know, whatever letter it is. Plan not now. If we don't. Okay, not in there. That would have been the smart place to put it. Nope. That's organics. Nope. Lots of terracotta, but no. Oh. Haha. That music disc doesn't go there. That music disc goes over here. And that's the cauldron that's waiting for lava. Put this. Yes, okay, good. Now, let's see. We're gonna need 10 minimum. I prefer to do with corners at least above ground, so where you're actually going to see it. But I also do not travel to the Nether without having blocks with me. So that means we're going to go. Now we need a flint, and I hope I have some iron here. There we go. For steel. Okay, now where did I drop? Hey Springer Shadow, good to see you. How are you today?
Hello? Hello.
Thank you ever so much for dropping by the Discord and joining in on some of the discussion. I had a really dumb facepalm moment this morning. It was like, yeah, of course. Yes, when Springer Shadow commented about me running around chasing little Speedy, and that they were laughing, and so they should, because I was being quite an idiot when it came to, quite an idiot when it came to chasing them around. I shouldn't have bothered with chasing them at all, because you just throw down a boat, you know? Like, that would be sensible. But no. But apparently Dilemma is not sensible. So, yeah. That was dumb on my part. Boats would have made life just a lot easier. I mean, and if they disappeared, then it means I had them on a chunk border, and they should have disappeared anyway. Another thing that occurred to me is I've got 2 Hearts of the Sea. So if I keep collecting the Nautilus shells, that we can get ourselves a couple of conduits and put 1 on each side of the island, so 1 out this side and 1 out that side, which allows me a little bit more opportunities to harass the drowned when they come through, or to go squid hunting without issues. I don't Facepalm, yes, it wasn't a today I learned moment, but you're right, I keep forgetting to do that when it comes to creepers. I just generally don't carry a boat most of the time. Okay, so I guess I don't need the iron shovel with me then. Leave that up here for now. Always need scaffolding for things. My brain goes, you're gonna want an ender chest! Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. I haven't even got blazes. I really don't want to find blazes today. 1 at a time. 1 at a time. That for lighting the portal. Sorry, distraction. I heard the bleep from the Geek Out come up. Alright. What was I doing? I needed that. Right. Okay, so we've got diamond armor, we're sweet. Infinity, unbreaking, we're okay. Unbreaking and mending, I'd love to have more on that, but we're not ready for that. Those are all I could squeak out. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. So I've got some torches. I guess I don't need the clock, I can leave that behind. I really only need that in the overworld. Food. Probably gonna need more food. Oh, well, that's not gonna help. I guess it's apples? Those of you that know my daughter's into sheep, or interested in sheep and llamas and stuff, would see that I have quite a lot of raw mutton. We will have to cook that up, probably, and use it, or maybe get ourselves a butcher villager and see if they'll take that for emeralds. But we actually, in spite of the fact that I've tamed 2 of them, we still have quite a number of wolves on the island that just keep spawning. And of course the sheep just keep spawning too, so we're okay with that part of it. But if the wolves are going to kill the sheep, then I'm going to take the free stuff. I mean, I didn't do it. And, I mean, yes, it's a bit of a joke, but, you know, a scout is wise in the use of all resources, I suppose? Or should we say a survival player? Okay, so now the issue becomes, where do we want to put this? Oh, and I should always take one more stack of stuff to... Oh, wrong one. Stack of stuff to build out with. Okay. That's not very blast resistant. Let's grab these. Come on. Oh, wrong one. Orientation, okay. Let's grab those as well. It could be something to work with. Alright. Should be everything? Should be everything. Should be everything. And I know I've got a bed that's not for any other reason than to put it right beside the portal so that I can set my spawn just a second before I go in. Now, the reason I'm putting the portal so stupidly far away from the iron farm and everything else is partly that I don't want when it brings in piglins and so on. Oh, haha. Which reminds me. When it brings in piglins and so on, I don't want them traipsing all over the island. Now, I can put out fences and things, but I also don't want to move the portal later. That's the big one. Going back to the box. Sure. Take these. I was not meant as a squirrel for this, but I needed a gold piece of armor. Therefore, I might as well stop and get melons and whatnot on the way. Because it really was on the way. More or less. Alright. But anyway, Fantastic Sherlock Fox says next time he can log into the Java server, he's going to create his first ender chest. He's never had the resources to make one before, but some kind soul gave him some as part of his welcome pack. Welcome pack, cool. I think you mentioned that, but I can't recall. Is that weird brown box marked Fox box, or is it something else? Because I don't recall. Could be. I mean, I can't remember my own stuff, so why would I remember yours? Okay, so I came and I wanted... There we go, gold. Let's go with a golden helmet. It's probably the least disruptive to the armor, I think. I think. So we've got this one. Oh, come on. Okay, so we full armor here. I take this and I swap it with that. And we only lose half. Okay, we're good. I really don't want to lose that piece of armor, so we'll put it back in the box where the helmet came from. There we go. Huh. Oh, okay. I didn't remember that it included that stuff. Cool. Yeah, you can't exactly get a more obvious, a more obvious win on knowing that a box is for you and it's got your name on it. All right. So the reason I was not in this space yesterday, as in this stream space, partly just me being disorganized, and partly because I, more importantly, went to my son's transition to middle school, I guess, and so they had a celebration for it, and he wanted me to come see the assembly and stuff like that, but he didn't want me to make a big deal out of it. So, closest big deal I got, which is the fact that I canceled. Hey Poodle, how are you feeling today? I know you've been feeling a bit under the weather.
I'm doing well. It's National Indigenous History Month. I'm celebrating by learning new facts. If you'd like to hear one, just
give
say,
me a second.
Give me a fact about National Indigenous History.
Okay, I have now manually switched off the mic. Apparently. Yeah. Well, now it's 30% of the, or 1/3 of the, maybe quarter of the voice-enabled assistants in my office. Yeah. No, a half of the enabled assistants in my office have now talked to me on stream. I think I successfully got Cortana not to pay attention. So that's not an issue. But I've set off my iPhone's assistant, which I'm not going to say because it's too easy to trigger. And then I guess apparently our fine friend Pirate, and then we'll go with that, just to be safe. Apparently our fine friend Pirate can set that off. That's hilarious. Honestly and frustrating, but apparently... Oh, you're trying to learn Lightmatica. Oh! The ins and outs of the depth of Lightmatica. Maybe you'll have to teach me when you're done. I know I use it a fair bit, but I mean, if I use it, that doesn't necessarily mean I understand it in a big way. I can do the basics, but if I try to do things like change a block without a tutorial by my side, I tend to change the wrong block, and it becomes all kinds of bad and broken. Oh, yeah, I've never actually done a paste. I've never actually pasted something. I've always just simply, what's the word? Used it to get the design, and then build the... Oh, that's not going to be enough. Phooey. Used it to get the design, and then build the rest of it. That makes no sense, but... You know, I get the Lightmatica floating, and then I make it. How's that? That's what I'm for. Okay. This isn't bad. It's sort of like its own mini knoll for a portal, because then I can actually do something interesting with the... supposedly interesting with the area around it. Take this bit down, and yeah, okay. So let's see, where's roughly the middle? Right here. Now, do I want an east-west portal or a north-south portal? Don't think it really matters, I guess. East-west kind of introduces people to the island, so let's go that way. Okay, so first things first, we need a hole. I'm digging a hole with them. Yeah. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 by 3, I guess. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so I don't need this one or that one. That looks about right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that sounds about right. There we go. And yes, there's no corners. I get it. But that way it makes sure that I have enough for a frame on the inside with one extra just in case something goes wrong. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is stand right here and write down my coordinates. Because we come out of the portal, hopefully this direction. Hopefully, we'll find out. Swamp, ocean. I upgraded. I have a little notepad now. Okay. So, Nether. Nether, if I can spell. Nether OW is 17, close enough, 1710, rounding down, 1. How convenient. That looks really odd, but okay. So if I go this way, at 1710, 0. Right here. Okay, so that gives me a rough idea where that is in relation to everything else. I have not written my farm down, that would be sensible, but, you know, didn't do. Okay, it's the Java listing. So it's your poodle pirates, either too deep in the water or too far away. Oh, it's rotating funny. Yeah, that's always a pain. One of the things that I do, of course, is when you project the Lightmatic you can get it to sort of, I guess, put it where you want kind of thing, as in like get it to float, and then you can use your directions. Mine are currently set to Alt and then scroll wheel. So if I hold down Alt and then I scroll up or down, then it makes it go in whatever direction, positive or negative, that I'm looking. Thanks, Poodle. That's helpful. So it'll scroll that way, and then I can just look around, you know, like, and adjust positive, negative, up, down by 1 each time, just the way my mouse works in the click. And then once I've got it where I want, then I can go through the command to paste it. But you're right that it's a bit of a pain if you get it where you think you want it, then you paste it and it's all wrong, and there's a lot of teardown to do. That's a bit of a thing. I don't know if it's, for me, I think it's, is it Control? It's Control scrolls through the different settings on whatever tool you've got, and then I think I did mess with the button. It could be Shift. I think mine was Alt, just so that I didn't accidentally trigger it when I'm doing something else. The other thing I did, actually, here's a tip for you, is if you go into your hotkeys, your settings, and then change what your tool is, so it's not the default stick. I find that really, really helpful, but then I don't end up with sticks in my inventory or try to get sticks for some tool handles or something and it goes sideways. What I changed mine to in Java was a light, what do you call it? A wooden sword. And the reason I did that is because, in all honesty, who in their right mind would use a wooden sword for much of anything more than like the early game, which is well before you would ever need a Lightmatic in the first place? And that way, when you see it, you're not instantly going to want to burn it because it's got a reason. But then the other part of it is that you're so unlikely to actually pick one up by accident or have it sitting in your inventory by accident so that you use it for something else. But yeah. I mean, I thought about making it a really rare upper end item, but there is a slim chance that I might actually need that. Huh. So apparently I've got a Bedrock tweak turned on where you don't see the frame. Now that's not ideal. The only reason I know it's lit is because it's like sucking all the little pink particles in. Okay, well that's something that's going to have to go. But right now is not the moment to do that. I suppose then we should go and see what's on the other side. Yeah. That is weird looking. Give me a quick sec to see if I actually did that. Bedrock tweak. Oh, I can't even spell. Nope, breathe outdoors. No. Don't want that. It's a different website. Bedrock tweaks. TWEAKS.net. Let's take this, move to new window. I can't spell apparently. Let's see, resource. Lows. I have more ads than you can shake a stick at. Okay, let's take... Just trying to remove my borders on Twitch chat.
Hello?
Go. Minimize. Yep, hello. Do I have the screen up here? There we go, display capture. Zip. Alright, so now you see what I see. Let's see, what did I possibly screw up? Aesthetics, no. Rain, lower and sides, variation, peace and quiet. Probably picked up a couple peace and quiet pieces. But I probably should have actually taken a look to see if there's a peace and quiet on the Golem Death. Apparently not. Okay, let's see. Utility? No. Unobtrusive? Unobtrusive. What did I do here? No enchantment glint. Pumpkins, no. I don't know what I did there. That's interesting, because that's the only place that would have come up. I had quieter nether portals, but I'm wondering if that shouldn't have changed the look of them. I have a suspicion, actually, that something else. Yeah, okay, so I don't think it was this. Springer saw it. Oh. Sorry about that. I don't think so, because what it actually should mean... Oops, although bed could be helpful. So let me get not dead. Nope. Take out this one. What that should have done is, as you can hear, you're not getting that weird thing that you get when you're really close to the... I know it's a bad impression, but the weird little hum sound that you get when you're close to hanging out at the Nether portal. So you're not getting any of the sounds that the Nether portal makes. That's what that should have done. I have a suspicion, actually. It probably has to do with this. Oh, maybe not. Ah, there we go. Please don't crash my game. I have suspicion that it's probably to do with this. Because lots and lots of people have said, if you're going to have an RTX pack, then you're going to have broken portals. As in, they do weird things like don't fill in. See? There's our portal. It works. But I suspect that it's probably because of that the other one isn't working. I like the shadow. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. It didn't kill the game, which is good news. Let's go back to the regular so we can actually be functional. And just wander in, I guess. It's really not much to it besides that. Excuse me. Okay, what I'm actually going to do first is just break these two by hand. Just so that they're going to stack. Yeah, oh yeah, that definitely kills the frame rate. The only reason I have that is I had this idea in my head I was going to do some glory shots after the stream was over. And yeah, apparently I regret that. So let's just kill that. So, quit this one. Blue! Edit, and we'll take out those for now. Resource packs, active. Deactivate that. Deactivate this. We'll leave the tweaks in for now. Let's see what we've got. Nope, that's not out. Read more. Aesthetic, different stems, peace and quiet, quieter rain, blah blah blah. Quieter nether portals, no cave sounds. Okay, so there's a lot I should get rid of that I can deal without. Resistant buckets. Resistant buckets? Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot of that I can get rid of. Okay, so we have nothing. Nothing. Let's go back in and see how that does. Hey Bob, how are you doing today? Just finishing work, I assume? All too technical for you. You know, in all honesty... See, there we go. Here's our sound back. You can kind of hear it a little bit in the background. In all honesty, it's just more fuss. Knowing what works and what doesn't. That part, technical I can handle. When it's the coding underneath the hood, why it does what it does, no idea. Okay, well... Okay, let's see. I'm going to put those on the bar, because we need to gas-proof. And put those on the bar as well. I guess I can take that off. Being honest, going through makes me nervous. Very, very nervous. Now I can see what everybody's talking about. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So frame rate is still a mess, but hopefully it'll be more stable. Q2 mandatory training. Ew. Mandatory training, yeah. On the other hand, I suppose that they've just, what's the word? Sounds like they've got some broken up training rather than having you sit through an entire mountain annually. They're breaking it up per quarters, which means it's not quite so bad. I mean, DC's week at his new job of more than 40 hours worth of training was kind of annoying. So I can't blame people for not liking training. The long time since I've had training, plenty of times since I've had to do training for others, and that was not much fun either. Well, work training, that is. Let's see what we got. Ooh, nauseating. That's not going to go well. Okay, so I don't want to move. Come on, load in. Please. Just don't want to go over a cliff. what do we got? We have fire on one side, alright. We're in a hole. Let's go right through. What's on this side? Gold, I'll take that. Let's kill the fire. That's actually not that bad. Okay, so as I see it, my smart move to begin with would actually to make this space functional, but I don't at the moment have a whole lot of worries about ghasts. So that's one item down. By making it functional, meaning that I can dig it so it's actually at least a 3x3 space. Well, 3 by, I guess, 4. It's just so that I can move around and then make stairs out of here. And the is, that's one of the things we came for. So it's good news. 6 modules to this quarter. What's the general topic this time? Is it like business operations kind of stuff, or is it something else more annoying? Corporate stuff about risk. Ew. Yep. On the other hand, I can kind of see why they might do it frequently. Yeah, is because there's a reminder that, you know, when people get complacent, they don't actually participate as much as the company might like in the security processes that help keep the company safe. So yeah, Fantastic Sherlock Fox used to have to be involved in help writing the, I guess you would say, the manuals on what to do for various different types of security situations. Not necessarily at the employee level, but for you know, when an incident occurs, this is the steps that should be taken kind of thing, and how to track it, and so on and so forth. So I can totally get that part's not a whole lot of fun. Now on the bright side, we have ourselves a fortune pick, so that'll actually get us quite a ways. But I don't think I'm going to check it out and back out quite yet. Okay, what have we got? Let's just fill that gap in. Why not? Just in case I come out the side I don't want to come out, then it makes it easy to go around the corner. I can go right through, I guess. Yeah, lazy on my part, I suppose. Oh, new regs, yeah. I can follow that. So they want everybody to be up on top of what the most current is. Gotcha. Oh, as I speak about ghasts, well, it needs to be, what, 5 high to have a ghast issue? I hate ghasts, just in case you hadn't figured that out. I'm still bitter at them for making me die in Java. Alright, so I've got a relatively... Oops, get that one out of the way. Relatively clear space on this side. It's not ideal. Pretty close. And it's just a thing. I don't know why I do it, but I like seeing the top of the outside of the frame of the portal every time. Okay, this one. There we go. That should do it. Okay, so I got enough stuff there, enough space. Let's go this way, make sure I don't have any holes. Okay, what's your bet? Do we go this way? Or do we go the other way? Up or down? We're at 44. So we're kind of like dead smack center, and I have no idea what's out there other than a ghast. Go down. Down seems to be, in the grand scheme of things, more useful than up, I think. All I'm going to do, I'm going to go down. All I'm going to do here is just dig myself an up, a really easy basic one, just so that I can get to whatever this level was up here. And I've got options. This one. There, okay. Oh. Well, that's less than ideal. I'll take the resources. Did I bring... Okay, I did bring torches. So it means I don't need the stone. Put the torch down. But I will go down. Actually, I guess I don't need to worry about the torch. We're in the Nether. Duh. Honestly, I'm pulling a real blank and second-guessing all of my Minecraft knowledge since conversations with my son's friends yesterday. So, yeah. So when, oh. Ha ha ha. Squirrel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a sec. Hi, buddy. Okay, well, if you're gonna come up that hole, I'm gonna say no. Let's see, why don't I just take a... Hello? This one. There you go. You can now have no reason... Ah, there. Now I didn't see that. Right? Didn't see the quartz. No distractions. Okay, so back. We said down. Right? Going down. Good. We got 2 actors that have played themselves on TV shows. Yeah, that's better. 2 films in which nursery rhyme characters appear. Okay. Nursery rhyme characters, rather specifically. So we can go Shrek, as we have... I guess maybe it's not nursery rhyme, those are fairy tales. Nursery rhyme characters the hard part. I guess maybe Shrek, because I think we had Jack and Jill in that one. And the Hoodwinked series with Little Red Riding Hood. I'm pretty certain that that would qualify as nursery rhyme characters, even though there's a lot of other fairy tale stuff in there. My brain wants to think Three Little Pigs, but that's not nursery rhyme. Okay, so we need a breadcrumb. Ooh, actually, duh. Say we need a breadcrumb trail. Well, you can't get much more breadcrumb trail than using overworld products with a torch on it. So, classic compass time.
Hello.
Hey, Big Hairy GM, how are you doing? So if I'm here, I can see it, more or less. We are in the Nether. We are putzing around in the Nether. And the aim is to get Nether quartz, and I'll take gold any time of the week. So, yeah. So we're slowly going down. I'll start with the natural down, and then we'll see what it gets us. Although, being as there's explosive stuff... Eek! Uh-oh, and I have a sticky key. That's not good. That's where the eek little screech came from, is the sticky key, where I just held down a key and let it go, and it still had me going in that direction, so not a fan. This looks like it's big enough for gas problems. Almost looks like there has been one from all the explosions. So I do need the quartz. Probably need the magma block for something at some point. I guess ideally soul sand might be nice. But what I really wanted was quartz and crimson, although I'm starting to get the impression that crimson will not be nearby. Now, I have not run through Chunk Base. If we get way frustrated, maybe, but it's not going to start there. Alright, I do have clerics, so I'm not too fussed about those. You know, I don't mind paying for them and making them as we need them. Okay. Actually, I guess I wanted the quartz, didn't I? Duh. Let's just take the ones right in front of our face. That would be sensible, sort of. Aha. And we find, as always, we're near a lake. Good. Not a good day at work. Rushing to get stuff done and getting yelled at for mistakes along the way. I hate being ADHD. You know, rushing does cause problems. I mean, there's the old adage that people have used before of haste makes waste, or rushing can cause problems like mistakes. Well, I guess I'm not going that way. That is gas magnet territory. Oh, we have striders. That's cute. Let's try... Oh, ports. Never mind. Some leaders seem to think yelling at people makes them both faster and have less mistakes. Doesn't seem to work well in practice. Exactly. Or if they yell at you for every mistake, then you're going to make ones they hadn't yelled at you for yet because you're nervous about it. I'm very sorry to hear that you had a bad day, though. Hopefully it'll look up from here. Do you run a Monday to Friday week, or do you have like a set of shifted days, I guess? There's another one I can reach without too much trouble. Because hoping if it's a Monday, Friday type week, or at least close to your break, that you'll be able to look forward to the weekend. Yep, Monday to Friday. Okay, well, I'm assuming then that you're finishing up your Thursday, which means that it'll be Friday soon enough and weekend soon enough, and hopefully you'll get a breather. Now for us, it's going to be a long weekend this weekend. Not just because of the American holiday on Tuesday, but we've got on Monday, actually not on Monday, on Saturday is, we call it Canada Day, so the anniversary of July 1st, 1867, apparently, when Canada became its own country, separate from the Commonwealth. And so we've got that to look forward to. And because the national holiday falls on a Saturday, then we get an in lieu day on Monday. This way? Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just move this one. Actually, I'll leave that. Yes, there's an in lieu day on Monday in a lot of businesses, so if you don't actually get the day off, or because you're not working it, then you get a day's celebration in lieu. And it's because it's a national holiday, international companies follow it. So Fantastic Sherlock Fox is getting a 3-day weekend, whereas American companies frequently, not all of them, but some of them, recognize that just about everybody under the sun is going to ask for the Monday off if Tuesday's the holiday. So a lot of them will give that, but they'll switch it for some other day that you might have otherwise had. There's not a whole lot of optional holidays in the US as far as I'm aware. Bob says, Friday can't come soon enough. Very, very true. Everybody's working for the weekend. And yes, I know, I'm stuffed up. Still sound awful, but hey. Doesn't mean I won't try. Okay. I don't even know why I did that. That's alright. Nope, skip that. Oh, I went and trapped myself. Which direction do I want to go? This one goes over there. Actually, this compass thing might be better here. Going that way. Take out this one. I don't really need breadcrumbs that badly, but this one's right in front of the door. I'll take that one out. There we go. And that way, if I go down this direction, or at least try to, then I'll be able to see where I'm supposed to come back out at. Okay, there isn't much of a this direction to go. Aha. Down, I suppose. Right, I guess. Since I can't see the breadcrumb, let's go this one. That'll work. Nether rack. Oops. Let's move these. You just have one public holiday left now until Christmas, but have a week off at the end of July. That's not too bad. But one public holiday, so does that mean then that, I never did understand, what's the difference between a public holiday and one of the bank holidays? Just something I never really understood. Sometimes it seems to us in other countries, like we turn around and the UK has, it seems like we turn around and the UK's got yet another bank holiday for some reason. And some companies will cover all the bank holidays. But other companies will be like, well, yeah, bank's not there, therefore you could be in the office working rather than running your regular banking errands. Am I wearing... Okay, good. I'm wearing an I don't care hat. Geek Out is 2 films in which... Oh, I did that already. Something else I was looking for. Can't recall. Whatever. This is what I'm looking for. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. We've got 2 different conversation points. But yeah, the UK has a few bank holidays. Just a few! And we in Canada don't have bank holidays. It's not a thing. So it feels like we have that. On the other hand, we have public holidays just about every single month of the year. Some sort of, like, it may not be a public off holiday per se. Let me correct that. So, like, for example, people don't get St. Pat's off. But we do get... Oh, move this. We don't get St. Pat's off, for example, but at least it's a day that people can look forward to. You know, it's a bit of celebration. We don't get Valentine's Day off, but at least once again, it's a celebration. But a lot of it, like our province, has an actual holiday during that one, though. But it's, I believe Family Day is provincial, so we have a Family Day in February. Okay, January doesn't really have one because I don't really count New Year's Day as much of a successful public holiday, just in the fact that it doesn't really make January feel any better. I mean, you've just had, we've just had Christmas, we've just had Boxing Day, and then you end up with New Year's right off the bat. So it feels like January is a little too long without a proper holiday, which would explain then when February doesn't actually have a proper holiday in most cases. It probably would fit why that would be the one that scientists talk about people having the most seasonal affective disorder and getting all depressed in January and February is partly because we just don't have a public holiday to break it up. And for some people, some of the ones we do have, like Valentine's Day, is actually depressing as opposed to uplifting. Yeah, ours isn't a public holiday. What I meant is more of a publicly celebrated holiday. So that's the difference. Yeah, you're right. It's not on the books as a holiday. So people don't get to take the day off or anything like that. So you're right. The term public holiday isn't one that we use often in Canada, so I misused it. 64 and 6, okay. I think a couple of stacks of this, but I don't think I need a whole lot. And I'm also leery taking a lot of magma block to go from above my head, because my personal experience has been magma block on the other side of lava places, and I don't really want that. Okay, so I can come back to this hole if I need to, but I kind of made this hole, so it's not very effective getting down. Lazy me. Doo-doo. Alright, so this seems... Oops, I got lost already. Yep, up there. Right, this way, I think. Yeah, I breadcrumbed that and didn't breadcrumb down here. Let's try that. And hint saying going up. There we go, now it bends, so I might need another... Yeah, can't see it. Go that away. Yep. Okay, so we got another down. Oh, no, not that. Probably being more careful with compasses than I really need to, but part of me wants to say, at least until I know the nether area better safe than sorry. I'm hearing the ghasts. Still love to know whose cat they used to make that sound. I swear it's gotta be a cat, in the same sort of way that I think that some of the zombies sound like somebody who's gargling to get ready for bed. Okay, gold. I've actually done relatively well in the overworld for gold because we've got, we found a couple of ruin portals. I don't see the crumb, which means it's on this side. Okay, so we're just bending around the outside. Okay, that doesn't really go anywhere I want to go, so we'll just leave it. Down. Can I see that crumb? There is a lot of lava block here. That's not what I want. Okay. Probably going up. This is a very slow way of getting out of here. Probably should have just made stairs. That would have made plenty of sense. But because I want resources, then purely stairs is not as effective for me anyway. Besides, I'm not going to sniff at that one. I mean, I don't have the trim for it, but even as a cinnamon bun, for decoration purposes, I'm going to keep it. It's funny, actually, because of the difficulty in getting the trims, particularly if one's not a super bold player, it actually really decreases the utility of the ancient debris. It doesn't make them any easier to find, it just decreases their utility by a serious margin. Yep, that way. You guys got extra public holidays due to the coronation. Yeah, I did hear about that. And some of the Commonwealth wanted the same, but our government's like, no, don't think so. You guys haven't... It's not one that we're going to let you have a holiday when it suits you. Sorry, let you be pro-monarchy when it suits you and not when it doesn't. And I can't blame them for that attitude, really. Given the job that the monarchy does currently, based on the laws in the UK, I don't have a problem with them, because the practicality is as though we're all separate countries, so I really don't have an issue with it. But I can understand why some do. I mean, there's the things like when state visits happen, then people complain about having to pay for the security and stuff like that. And yeah, I get that, but the same thing should be true of any state leader, not just the monarchy. So, yeah. I'm grabbing a lot of these, the black, actually, because it has just occurred to me that that would make a nice... polish it up. That might make a nice flooring in the main base building build. Even if the theme is sort of a pink, Rather than going with pink flooring, I think, or even just red flooring, I think it might be a little too much. So going with black might be neat, or we can use it as accents elsewhere. Because depending on how big the build's going to be, if I use this as flooring, we're going to need an awful lot of it. An awful lot of it. More than a few metric tons. So yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bugger. I don't have the brains for this right now. Hold on. Hello! Not ideal. Not ideal. Hey Tiz, perfect timing. Question of the day. A stitch by number that my grandmother made when she was a teen. Cool. I like that. Yeah, Dylan did it dumb. Funny you should mention that. I guess the same sort of thing is, I've got a printed cross stitch from my father's mom. Ugh, really? Yeah, I got a printed cross stitch from my grandmother that, it's a half-decent piece of art. I mean, I'm not going to be too down on it. For Fantastic Shock Fox, it's the one with the big copper bowl thing. So I'm not going to be... I'm not going to be too down on it, but definitely it was a printed cross-stitch, so it doesn't take nearly as much effort as a counted one, although, I mean, it's fairly large. And weirdly, another inexpensive thing that for some reason holds sentimental value is a somewhat janky plastic pair of knitting needles from her as well. Because she taught me what is my favorite knitting pattern that I have never actually created anything out of. As janky as that sounds. Let's get up here. So, yeah. Knitting needles are cool. I mean, I use them for some stuff. I've made a scarf on them and things like that, but they're not... As with all plastic needles, they're very clicky-clacky. And they actually have a warp in them, have for years. I think so, at some point, I don't know if she did it or if I did it, but we shoved it in a knitting bag that was too crowded and they got bent. I probably have random other things of sentimental value that I've mentioned to Fantastic Shock Fox, and I just can't... and I just can't find them at the moment. Sorry, Fantastic Sherlock Fox came out as Fantastic Shotbox. Love you, caption system. Okay, so I'm trying to go down, and I guess I've hit dead ends twice, which means I get to decide where we go down, right? Right. In that case, I think what I'm actually going to do is backtrack to a more open space and then just go dig my own down, although I don't particularly want to go into the lake, so that would not be ideal. Back up, back up to a more open spot. I'm hoping that the afternoon will be okay for you, Fox. I know that Star Wars Fan Kid and I are causing you some headaches a little bit because we need to be out early-ish for Scout event. While the Striders are cute, I don't relish getting into that lake, so let's not and say we didn't. All right, down it is. Let's see. Oh, I found my way out. I'll just dig down, I guess. See if we can go parallel to the lake without getting in the lake. Maybe? Maybe, kind of, sort of? What's this? Have I been down that hole? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna regret this, so... Let's go like that. Breadcrumb. I have a feeling that I'm just going right back down the hole I was just in. Oh, that's just dead end. Okay, we're good. Yep. Here's as good as any, I guess. Let's just go right to the portal and do it from there. That's easier than anything else. Oh, Fantastic Shock Fox was talking about pacing when he's on a call. Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. Now, to say that he lapped me when he does his pacing is not saying much of anything, because I am terrible for pacing. I don't do it. I sit still. And I often think it's funny when others do their thing, I guess. But sometimes he and my son, actually, Fantastic Shock Fox isn't as bad. Our son paces a lot, but when he paces, usually it's not just that he's agitated, but when he's excited about something too, and so he'll get faster and faster and faster. And it's just kind of... it can be irritating. I don't know what this is, so let's not. There. This is the chicken in me surfacing. Alright. And it's probably... okay, I keep glancing to the side because we say it's probably getting dark for you guys, but it might not be, actually. Let's see if I can change my center monitor. Game, cinema, display, game. Not much difference. Let's go with that. One, two, three. Watching my numbers going, I don't know where I am, but that's okay. I don't even know if we're going in a good direction. Ah, artificial light, sure. One of those ones where you go, don't fall against the wall. Oh. Okay. Gold, yay! This one. That out. Or this much magma block is disconcerting. Just because of the lava, and I can't hear it. And that's bothersome as well. I'm just being a chicken, I suppose. There we go. Okay. And back up. Let's fill holes. We'll have too much of this as it is. Don't particularly want, what do you call them? The little guys. The small piglins, that's the word I'm looking for. $22, come on, come out to something. We haven't hit the lake yet, which I guess is a good thing. I'm getting some gold, I guess. Usually, there we go. Usually when I'm running around in the nether, I've got nether quartz everywhere. Today it seems to be gold everywhere. Not sure what to make of this particular location. Not too bad, 2.5. And gold we haven't quite hit a stack, so maybe I'm not that far off. Okay. So part of the reason I wanted the nether quartz ore quite badly is because doing the bamboo thing both manually and automatic is kind of it's not going the way I'd hoped. So instead I'd like to move the farm over to the trading hall because then end up with more of an industrial type zone, which is not a problem. Just get rid of these so my inventory has less in it. There we go. It's not the stairs, right? Right. Yeah, that's the stairs. Okay. Oh. Sure, no problem. Yep. Catch you another time. Thank you very much for coming by, and I will see you around on the Discord. For those of you that heard that, there's the button. If you're not already a part of that, feel free to jump on by. No obligation whatsoever, but that's where sometimes things can go conversationally beyond what you hear on stream, or sometimes people will ask, once in a blue moon, they'll ask questions about what I think about something, or would like to hear a certain thing discussed on stream, or maybe make suggestions on, hey, really, you should go do whatever the thing is that they think I should be going to do. I picked up my torches and I haven't used them since. Okay. So this, let's just throw a torch up here, not just because I have them, but also because that way I don't have to fill this zone in. I hope you have a good time, Springer. I will see you soon. I can actually get down here. There. That will confuse me enough. Alright, let's keep going. Star! Love it. Purple star. I am well aware of late that I have been almost always late on starting times, so that is probably part of why our our streams are quite quiet. I just figured I would address that particular elephant in the room. Oh. Alright, okay. This is probably the lowest, one of the lowest nether portals I have had in a very, very long time. So in theory, if I actually wanted netherite, I could actually just keep going right through here. Which is not helping me a whole lot, because it's not what I'm here for. I'll throw a torch down at the bottom. Why not? Because I can. Go up. There we go. Most of the time when I end up with a nether portal, even in Bedrock, I tend to get them really high. So I'm actually quite surprised that I got one as low as I did. There's the ability to run out, and run away. Let's go the other side then. Why not? And dig down because we can? Actually, we're down. Go up. I'm gonna go up and see what this guy's up to. Don't think I'm gonna kill him though. Breadcrumb? Sure. And go that away. Hello, bud. Like the unnetheriest nether I've seen in a while. Seen here. This way. Oops. Excuse me. This one. And go up. Up. I can't put a torch down with chicken. Doesn't, or meat. Doesn't help. Doesn't happen. Okay, so there was a fork. Means we can see from that here, that one. Certainly. Thank you very much for spending time with us. We always appreciate it. Okay, this one. Is there anything in here? Did I just plug that one? Nope, it goes up and elsewhere, so I'm not going to play with that. So I can see the breadcrumb. What happens if I plug this one? Is that the top of the lake or its own thing? No, its own thing. Okay. So that was no good. Let's go this way. I'll just throw a crumb in here. Turn right. Yep. Hello, bud. Okay, and for those of you that are curious, 5-minute warning, although Thursdays I tend to go long, so I'm just curious what Fantastic Sherlock Fox's schedule is like, as usual, just because we tend to go until lunchtime, which can be a very flexible thing. Because I started late. That's the other reason I tend to go late on Thursdays, is because if I start late, then I feel like I want to go longer for everybody. Let's see. 6 films in which a dog is a main character. We've got Old Yeller, Balto, Journey Home, Airbud, Santa Paws. I can add to that one. Or any of the Paws movies. Oliver and Company, because the Oliver Twist Dodger is a thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably going to head to probably another hour, just go to 1 hour time and call that a day, because I think 2.5 hours is probably plenty without annoying everybody. And I never know if my voice is going to hold out long enough. This feels like it's a nowhere section, but I think we're doing okay. Let's see, let's just make this one into a proper staircase. That. There. So I'm in a tunnel. Okay. Oh, well, I went up for nothing. Alright. So that one didn't make any difference, and the other one was a dead end. Even our little guy is confused, so yeah. That one, that one, that one. I guess I can make what I want of it, I suppose. What is out this direction? Sure. I have no idea what's in this direction, or if even going this direction is any use to anybody. I will admit I miss a spoil feature, quality of life, in a mod for Java. Not only mapping, but the ability to map at different levels of the Nether. You can just start going up and down and get a good idea of where the lakes and stuff are. Because at the moment I'm just kind of digging through a wall and I don't know where I am, or if I'm going to surface at anything. I feel like I'm kind of underground, so I maybe should be going up to about the 60s. But I mean, the thing about the Nether is you take the overworld coordinates on all fronts and divide by 8. Less so on the Y, but more on the X and Z, to figure out where you are in the overworld. That doesn't help us in here. When I say less so on the Y, it doesn't really mean a whole lot. Like, you can connect portals if you've already got them built with a different Y, and that's accidental. I don't know if it's worth going for a whole hour, though, in this section here. And we don't know what we've got. Well, at least I've got something that's not up anymore, I guess. Oops. this? Nope. I guess that is just one block. Weird. Suddenly that looked like more. Alright. So then this requires that we need this compass there. That's just a hole. But direction has changed, therefore. And my inventory is full. That's okay, we can get more wool, so I'll just ditch that. And next thing up to ditch is netherrack. See that? Yes, I can see that. Oops. Excuse me. There. I can really see it. Alright, let's go down here. Oh. Ah! Did I just... Yep, I did. Ah. I just went completely around the opposite direction. I went around the other side of my portal. So, I know where we are. Do you think karmically the portal wants me to be out here? I guess. Let's go this way. We've been this way for a while, but let's go and see what we've got. The bigger space, right? Okay, so this goes through here. And I guess I do need a breadcrumb, or I'm going to get lost again. That goes there. I'm just going to block this, so I'm going to think I need to go there. Really dumb. Oops. Yep, right there. Make that my step up here. Oops, that's not gonna work. Because I will block myself in. There we go, this way. That way. Alright, so we've got... What do we have? Let's try this and that. I'm going to take out... go here with one of those. I'll take this out entirely because I don't need that at all.
Hello?
Hey Zerode, how you doing? For what it's worth. It can, yeah, I mean, like, one can mess around with the Y if you want. I think you're right though, like, the only time it really matters is if you're trying to set a portal to a specific spot. Alright, well, and besides, 90% of the time I'm wrong anyways. But how's Zero today? I started out, actually I did raid your partner last night, and then sat on the simul-twitch screen for both of you. I tend to prefer simul-twitch over the multi-twitch one, just gives me a layout that I like better. But was laughing a little bit and then had to go. Dinner came up and whatever, didn't manage to make it back. Yeah, true. Depends how dense your portals are. Oh, it wouldn't be dense in the portals, it'd be dense in player. But anyways, I was hoping you were having a good day. Didn't get much chance to pop in and actually ask you that. And besides, people were being cranky at you yesterday, and I didn't think that you deserved it, so I figured I wasn't going to come out of lurk and get into an argument. I was feeling kind of salty, so yeah, not getting into an argument is probably the world's best plan. Oh, Nice. Okay, let's ditch that. Did I just pick up? Oh, good. That is what I want.
Hello?
Hey, Max. 90% of all statistics are completely made up, of course. And that you can convince anyone of anything with statistics. That's how life works. One of my favorites, though, is the thing about there are two kinds of people. Those that can count. And that's not correct either, so just fun. So my main goal for today is just to get some useful stuff. I had hoped to be able to look at, Crimson Biome and so on, but I'm scrolling, getting very distracted by the other things available. And of course, being not flush with mapping capabilities, because this is the Bedrock solo world, I do not have any clue where I am, other than not where I was. So, yeah, that's about as far as it gets at the moment. The other thing is, in this world, apparently I have a massive fear of ghasts. Heard a couple already, and it's like, no, they killed me in Java. And Java, at least if something had gone way wrong, I'm not on my own, so I would have people who have my back. I don't have my back. I don't have my own back in Bedrock, so I'm playing very, very cautiously. Which means at the moment we're not seeing much, and thus far have yet to see anything that really resembles a biome. So at the moment, this looks like, aside from the generation spacing, this looks very much like a pre-118 type of Nether. But that's, I guess, what happens when you get yourself generated a portal in the middle of a blob of everything else. What am I missing here? GOM1. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Even worse, actually, I've seen the binary one that says 0 quotes, and they don't often put the 0 in the front because that would be accurate. Oh. Do I have any more space? Not particularly. Let's dump the dirt. And I'll go over for a bit more netherrack, and then we should probably get ourselves out of here. Just because I don't have storage, or I don't have supplies and space. And this isn't netherrack, I'm in Blackstone. The first trip into the nether for me is usually pretty bland, just because I don't know what I'm going to do with everything that I've got. And I don't have, later on you'll get things like shulkers and ender chests and so on, so you could actually have a decent quality amount of storage. But inventory early on is not, it's one of those not so much things. What have I got? 60, okay, so I got 4 more blocks if I pick these up. 64, okay. I don't know where I got or why I got the ancient debris. I mean, I dug down to bedrock quite quickly. It surprised me. But other than that, yeah, I will come back for that. Yeah, I saw the quartz. Where did... Oh boy, Delenn. Shame on you. I was thinking, there's only one way in or out of this place. You can't get lost. Yeah, try again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just go right here. Nope, not that. This one, and go that away. Alright, because I was down in that hole. Alright, go this way. Oh, I got it. 2 films that take place in ancient Greece. Clash of the Titans. Ooh. Ooh. Now I'm really confused. Oh, the Geek Out movie. Right. Clash of the Titans is kind of a fun one, actually. Particularly the old Ray Harryhausen version, and honestly, you have... Anybody that remembers the Ray Harryhausen stuff totally is a winner in my books. I absolutely loved Ray Harryhausen's work. I'm into stop motion animation. Can you tell? Uh-oh. Wrong side. It's this way. There we go. And down. No, sorry, you don't need to drop. You have to be more careful where you put yourself. That's all. See? Okay. There's nowhere to go. Oops, and that's the 22. Yep, I got space. Sort of, yes. I spell it wrong. But I mean, whoever came up with that idea, or whatever they chose to call it, it's effective, usually. And on the bright side, now, right now I'm not in a biome where it would matter. Pardon me. But the intent was I had 64 blocks for gas protection if I needed it. But the other reason I brought the blocks was, should I actually end up in a warped forest, where we've got Enderman out the wazoo, then I don't have to worry about putting down a scumpus and having them pick it up and take it away. Oh, right. I don't need to go that route. Okay. Yeah. Down and over here. By the time it was groundbreaking, and know that I recognize that that's a pun, but it's not intended to be. Okay, so we've got enough that we can get ourselves rolling. Part of what I really wanted the quartz for was, as I was saying earlier, I want to move the pokey farms that we've got. Oh, sticky key, no! I swear, I'm gonna have to put a block or something, or a box around this, just so that when I have a sticky key, I don't end up walking myself into the ocean or the water and get myself drowned. I mean, last thing I need is a party of these guys, you know, coming to harass me. Or a dude like that. You can go away, sir. Yeah, I just didn't need any of those guys bugging me. Tutorial? Tutorial to me, it's teaching me things. Yes. This is the single player world. Learning and bumbling and whatever. I really do feel like I'm back at square one again. I really do feel like that. And I need to eat. So says Poodle. Although I might, just for kicks, when I see her in Discord, call her Google Pirate just once. So apparently, the way I talk... Oh, that was dumb. The way I talk when I was talking and saying hello to Poodle Pirate, apparently my device at home picks up on it. And I'm actually just realized I couldn't say the word because if I'm... Yeah, hello that triggered my own device in the room, which apparently is telling me that up here it's Indigenous History Month. So, yeah. Why did I just do that? I do things and then I don't necessarily think it through. I can pick up the pumpkin, but I can't pick up the other stuff. And at the moment that matters. On the bright side, the camel is still tied up. That's good. I'm glad the song just changed itself because it was going and I'm like, great, but not what I'm into. Okay. I know you guys can't see the question of the day. I haven't been using that for the longest time, so I'm just going to move it up. Yeah. Let's try up that far. I think we can handle this, more or less. There we go. Not liking that song. Let's see. Minimal house vibe. Ooh. Okay, cross. What do we got? Partway through that. There's a very long list. Chill hop? Okay, sure. Let's see what that does. Chill hop. I'm just gonna back out and pick a different playlist. I'm in the mood for something more bouncy. Alright. We're in the happy playlist. I don't know. Laser Dice does some strange things. Yeah. The closed caption is hit and miss on those two. Exactly. Exactly. We had Shotbox earlier, which I thought was kind of funny, but it's not really all that funny. Okay, so I don't have... Aha, let's make this a Nether products box. Sure, we'll go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put those in the corner, because it'll matter sometime, maybe. Put those over there. Gold can go in the other spot, because I don't care that it's Nether. Yeah, they're not bad. And they're not Microsoft, because those ones were terrible. Black stone for now. That's it. Maybe I should throw these in here. That's probably a useful spot. Alright. So gold can go over there. I need quartz. Now, sorry. I keep derailing. I keep saying I'm going to do X, and I don't. Okay, let's find where I had put the pick, because if I put it with me, that would be bad. Does anybody remember where I put my fortune pick? Oh, I know. It's at the other. Okay. For some reason, I left it at the farm. Yes. Yeah, my captions are sus. On the other hand, it's better than not having them. And I've already discovered that they're a little more inclusive. So, there is very much a lot of interpolation. Actually, and here's a funny one. I, just for kicks, had briefly, was watching one of my VODs with the closed captions on. This one isn't actually run locally. No, I wish it was, but it wasn't. The local one was terrible. But, this one's actually supposed to be the same one that you get for YouTube, so it's definitely cloud-based. Did I put? There it is. Let's go outside. Oh, no. Did I bring or leave? I left the clock. Oh, man. Okay, fine. Hope it's not too dark out there. Sorry, just... the iron itself is just so noisy. So the closed captions... I was watching one of my own VODs so that I had the captions on, which is interesting, because I guess it's because it's baked in? I don't know. Anyway, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. But then I also turned on the Windows ones, built-in Windows captions that are live, and watched the two sets side by side. The Microsoft ones were A, far more terrible for one thing, but B, their volume connected. So I've said this before about DC's streams, but I tried to turn down the volume of what he was doing because I was not handling the spiders very well. Still not, but I'm just trying to put up with it and do something completely non-Minecraft related when he starts doing this, dealing with spiders. And as in, like, I'm not playing alongside kind of game. Anyway, so, but initially I had turned down the sounds because I wasn't happy with the spiders, and it gave me quite the scare when one got out and attacked DC. Just because I wasn't paying attention. long story. Anyway, but the Windows captions only kick in at a certain volume level on the computer, which to me seems really counterintuitive. I mean, if it's supposed to be a visual aid for people that are having problems hearing, triggering it based on them having to turn up the volume seems kind of counterintuitive. But this will more than do what I need, so I'm going to go back to the other base. I'm keeping pickaxe with me. And I went the wrong way. Maybe I need a scumpus in the overworld. We'll do it with Netherrack. But yeah, the Windows ones were really, really terrible. What do you call it? Terrible closed captions. And the closed captions were kind of making fun, accidentally, of the other closed captions. So yeah, it was just something different. Yeah, well that's it. I would love to turn down the volume. Or if I'm busy with something else, maybe having a conversation with my kids or something, I'd like to be able to theoretically have the captions on the screen so that they could be talking in one ear and I can be sort of half paying attention to what's going on rather than half listening. But it is what it is, right? It's not gonna change. So that's part of why I went with the plugin I've got for captions here. This one's actually, for those of you that are interested, it's the one actually called Cloud Closed Captions. There is one that I tried earlier that says Captions Experimental, and you can get a local file that I could upload to. Actually, I think the cloud one will do it too, but you can get a file where you can upload that to YouTube. I figure why bother if it's the same source. And maybe the second round will actually do a better job than the first one. Who knows? Okay, and I'm lazy. Let's try this experiment. But proper greetings to you, Tiz, by the way. Okay, so I have space in my inventory. And I have redstone. Some, anyways. Oops, nope, what do I need? What do I need? Observers always take, I always forget. Cobblestone, redstone. Okay, so I need more redstone. And I need the cobblestone, where do I put that? Ideally, I'd like to make 16, but that's not going to happen. So let's take these. Make 4 more, it's 10. Now it's the cobblestone that's the problem. I really want just 6 more, and I don't need 9, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so now I can make 2 farms of 8 on the far side. So I'm going to take the farms we have down and move them over to the other side, over by the iron farm. So I did not manage to find the crimson, so we're still a little stymied, but I mean I really should clear out this zone before I start trying to build other things. Max Shack, is that what you call it? Yeah, I very frequently do it this way. This was my... I was going to say my one indulgence, but this is a bit of an indulgence to have started by taking over a village. I do that very frequently. I also found a spot that I normally don't want to be in. I wanted to not be in plains because I usually use plains or meadows or something like that. But, I mean, I had pumpkins over yonder. I had birches and oaks over this way and tons of flowers. I've got... There was an old nether portal over there. Like a, ruined one. And then I come out this direction. So I got the village, and then I look out this direction, and I've got a jungle. And then headed sort of in the jungly direction off that away. I ended up with bamboo forest that had pandas. And right on the edge of this island, I've got the savanna acacia. So I'd say it was resource win-win all around. Which means why not take the village? Oh no! This was a three church village. I just tore one of them down. It was just past the camel. So yeah, this is it's quite a weird village. And then, of course, just to make life really interesting, we haven't gone into it yet, but I would guess, what do we figure about here, maybe? Below our feet, we have a stronghold. So yeah, I would not say it's a miracle one, but I mean, I definitely got a lot of the pieces I needed. I saw a lot of villages on the way in, so the move was actually a good one. And then this is an island, which means that I can do a lot of the stuff I want to do without too much concern for what might suddenly pop out of the forest. It keeps wanting to spawn horses and sheep and cows and wolves rather regularly, so we've got a lot of stuff available. The wolves are annoying, but I wouldn't mind them being nearby, just, yeah. They come and they go and so forth. I meant to go take down the field, not build a new one without. So yeah, I had a lot of sugarcane on the edge and stuff. We had a pretty good spot. Oh. You tool. Nobody asked for your presents. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Come on. Aha. Alright, I don't like that. Oh yeah, it turned out to be a really, really good location. So, by having all the bits and bobs in one spot, it meant that I can do quite a lot. You tried? No, you failed. You can see the zombie scrambling to get into the water, but not quite there. Didn't quite make it. Alright, so let's move this farm first. And it's just a basic one, 8 wide, and then we've got the, whatchamacallit underneath, the minecarts and stuff. Now that I've got the quartz so we can do the observers, then I can actually get a bit more production out of this one. Not a ton, but some. There is bucket. Bucket, bucket, bucket. Alright. Tear down. Though I will say I'm kind of happy with myself with this one, because I had never built a an automated farm for anything really that did not have observers involved. So that was a nice learning experience. If I need to do it, I can do that in the future, but probably won't, because it felt less than optimal. I mean, I know that it's not perfect. Yeah, I know that it's not perfect, but it was better than what I had at the time, and I had made the mistake now of building, well, I think it's a mistake, we'll see, of building the iron farm way over there. Like, when I don't need it, then it's fine to have it way over there. But when I need to have active things, like supplies for villager trading and stuff to start with, then it's not ideal to have it way over there. But all the other farms were over here, and yeah, so now I'm moving them. I guess it's going to become an industrial section, I suppose, maybe. So what I'll probably do is build this back to back this time around. Doesn't save myself on any materials, but at least I can have both of the collection spots at one end, and yeah, a lot of that sort of basic elements. Come on, iron. Sorry, glass, come on. It's a beautiful location to boot. I mean, the views are quite nice. I wanted to take down, there was some more, you can see this hill underneath where the iron farm is. I wanted to take that down more level, but I realized that I would start replicating the big flat space that I had last season in Java for the carpet art, and that just, A, took forever, B, probably in hindsight 2020, didn't need to be as flat as it was. I probably could have picked a spot part way up, and then chosen to flatten down to about the halfway point, and then terraform the rest back up to it. But it wasn't like I had too many caves or anything I had to deal with, so Ended up okay. I just didn't want to do that this time. My worlds start to look a little bit cookie cutter if I'm always flattening down. What's here? Don't really have room to hold that right now. Ah! There we go. Oops. Oops. Ooh, coal. I could use that. This one, these. Okay, that's gotta come down. Oh, did I put it on the side then? Yeah, there it is. I was looking for the lever. As I said, I don't have room for all this stuff right now. Okay, well, let's just fill the holes for now with that. I'm hoping I'll get some of these back, but sometimes I don't. Have enough, I don't need this piece. I can come back for this stuff, like really that's the big part. I can totally come back for it. I want the rails. Don't need the block, okay. Scratch, 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 that should be good enough. We can fill the hole afterwards. I guess I want the lever. Oh, at a spot, okay, good. So we picked up all the key parts of this one. Let's go build it on the other side. So we can see that I've got a spot semi-picked out because it's got a manual farm of the bamboo. So we'll build the sugarcane farm on the back side of that. Or well, to the right of it, I suppose. And then we can always build less bamboo farm when we come in with the other one. I'm thinking about the depth overall. So the bamboo farm, if I start it here, they like the walk space. So we've got bamboo farm would be, we got the, oops, come on. We've got the glass row, and then we'd have the water row. The bamboo doesn't need water though, so maybe I should have one just in case. So glass row, water row, bamboo and rails row, observer row, redstone row. That seems really, really weird. That's huge. I don't remember it being that deep on the other side. So if we do the I don't want the redstone to touch. Excuse me. Excuse me, feet. I guess I need a gap. Hello. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what that looks like? 2, 4, 5. Okay, so we'd have the redstone hanging over. We'd have the row with the observers. We'd have the row with the sugarcane and the water trough and the glass. I guess that's it. I could have sworn the other one was smaller. Okay, you'll have to excuse me. This is going to bug me, so. This is one of these like measure thrice, build twice moments. Pardon me. It's a really sweet location. I've got desert. Oh shoot, which direction? I think it's this way. Yeah, I guess it's got to be that way because I brought the camel back from over there. So desert in that direction. I've already cleared, weirdly enough, I was digging down for sand, and I've already dug out, that's where the part of the sea came from, or one of them, is because apparently I'm on an island that had a treasure, so I was digging down for sand and found something else. I found a treasure box. Okay, so there's the hangover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it is 5 deep. Okay. Didn't feel like it. Now the reason I've got the water trough is I know I don't need it quite that wide. I can have narrower. But then when the pistons come out, I've had weird times where they've shoved stuff right into the glass, which pops out the far side. So if I give them that one extra space to knock the stuff into a water run, then that actually works just fine. Another version I've done is twice as many rails instead of the water, and just have the single minecart go around in circles. Kind of think it's sort of silly to do that, but particularly since that's so many more resources. So I was going to say, I have not seen too much in the desert so far. I've found pillager outposts, and I've found One Ocean Monument. I don't know if I'm ever going to do anything with that. We'll see. I've found a couple of jungle temples, and one trail thingamajig to dig down. So yeah, it's been interesting. And the trail one was actually kind of useful because I've got a bunch of things out of there, including the new disc. And somehow, I'm usually terrible at discs, and it's a big deal, and particularly in Java, when I find a music disc of any sort. But this one, for some odd reason, somehow I have 3, I think, different ones, maybe 4, and 2 of them are two copies of the one you get in a trail ruin. So, who knows? Okay. There's the glass. So because I theoretically can make the bamboo one crazy tall, because some things will just shoot up, not just one at a time, then I'm going to put the bamboo one in behind, because then I've got the shorter farm up to the taller farm. But sleeping might be a good plan. I don't yet have 40 villagers, and I have 40 beds, so they're all linked to something, which means that I'm okay putting down my own at the moment. It doesn't seem to mess things up enough to make it a problem. So I'll be more careful when I get closer to the 40, but for now, we're okay. Alright, so let's go back out and do this. Ugh. Sorry, must dispatch. No likey. Oh, game, why did you have to do that to me? I dispatched it, and then it still gave me the spider crawling lickety type noise afterwards. No. Just no. Do I care? The only thing I kind of care about is that spider eye-ish. String is replaceable. I mean, we got cats. Plenty of cats. I'll leave it. I don't care. Pretend I don't care, right? Right? We never saw it. Sure. It's a spider product. We don't need it. Okay, so I did this out of cobbled because I could, but that's okay. All right, we've got... Crap, what the? Oh, you. Yeah, think so, do ya? Go away. But I will say thank you for the reminder I still have the wrong hat on. Really? Fine. Let's go dump some things we probably don't need this second. Okay, I don't need that. Don't need that. Organics, definitely don't need this. I need the stairs and the slabs. Okay, don't need the boat. Oops, that's not organic. boat. I don't need the pick. I need the paper, but not out there. So let's put the paper up here. Alright, that should be fine. Game's like, you're going to put stuff down whether you like it or not. Let's try this again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could double it, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, so I had the thing underwater actually. If I do a smart and put it above water, then I don't need to care about what I've done. So let's put thinking about this end a little too hard. Let's put the rails down. One, 2, 3. Oh, no, actually, this is the one I want to go further on. No, that'll work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually, that'll work just fine. 8 and this one. I'll steal this one corner. There. And this corner. Power switches. There we go. Alright. Now I need the other rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And being as I figured I was going to dig, so I didn't bring the dirt. Hmm. 20-minute warning for those of you that are interested. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where do I want? I guess I might as well just put the, oh, that's not gonna work. One, 2. Okay, so if I have the water here, it runs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, water runs 8, I think. So, should actually have this thing 9 wide. Yeah. Got it wrong. And it should actually be 10 with the rails. Because I needed to have a drop off at that point. So 8 was here. 8 was there. 9, 10. I think. This also means I didn't bring enough rails. I know I could build exactly what I had before, but if I can eke out anything extra, that'd be nice. I also now can afford plenty more hoppers. So I might as well grab some spares of those. Rails, rails. I have to decide where I want to put the chest. That's really what the key is. I'm always going to have too much fairly quickly anyway, but being able to turn things off will be helpful. So I don't want the chest under that one. Means it can go, that's the water run. Hopper here, here, and there, I think. This one, and that one. Actually, I'm just kind of curious if I do. That doesn't really matter where it goes, but let's just take it that way. And the chests will be here. Nope, I still did that wrong. How is that always mess this up? 15-minute warning, yep, been there, done that. 5 minutes ago we had ourselves a 20-minute warning, okay. So let's see, the hoppers will be there. Water will be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes 7. 8, 9. Okay, so let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, right, that's what I wanted, okay. I do want those. Where's the chests? I left them. That's why. Okay. These will be chest stand-ins for now. This one. And that one. And this one can go down like this. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That should do the trick. Alright. I need the rails. No, I need the rails. This last one can actually be powered. There's the powered rails. Oops. I'm moving my window. That's what's going on here. Alright. Too late at night, but that's okay. This one. There and there. That. Right? Yes, okay. I don't quite dare sleep outside the farm yet, just in case something does move. I don't really want to spawn a golem outside. Let's see if we can get this thing finished in 15 minutes. Knowing me, maybe, but I'd like to say yes. I'd like to say yes. Okay, where did I put this? Did it come back? Good stuff. All right. So then we've got, close off that one. Didn't bring enough of these. Of course not. 2. Let's do this for now. That. This one. That. Right. Oh, I know why I did that wrong. Wrong. Trying to figure out where are my extra blocks going to. It's because these aren't supposed to be that. These are supposed to be glass. Right. Glass, where are you? This one? Oh, you're late? That's okay.
Hello?
You're catching me moving some of my farms. Okay, so I have just on a whim decided to make it 9, which isn't going to work too well. That's okay. Okay, so that will be the plant, this will be the water. Let's just see if that'll run all the way, because I should have got it right, but notice I don't. Okay, that should work, hopefully. So then let's get these. Because I've made it 9, this isn't going to work properly. Oh, whoops. I do want to cover that. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just do it this way. Oh, yeah. Why cause myself headaches when I don't need to? Shouting someone up, 500 points. Awesome! Excellent plan. You want Lego? What the? It's been so long since we've done Lego. Sure, we can do that. No problem. So I'm going to keep that one filled with water. I don't need this block, right? Right. We're going to eventually cover the bottom with something. Probably stone, I think. But for the time being, I need this one. Okay. I'm eking out just enough blocks to get this built. These be... oh, wrong way. Could be a multi-tone unit anyways. Go. Can I do it? Nope. That's not going to be in the right spot, people. Okay. I don't have sneaky pants on this one, but I'm leaning out far, so I don't want to fall off this one. Okay, forget it. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, nope, guess not. Dirt, where'd you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that should do. Hopefully. Oops. Come on. Go. Oh. I hate the jumping up and down, but I did it anyways. There we go. So we should only have one that's in the wrong spot and one that I just dropped down into a hopper by mistake. We should have 7, but that's just about right. 9, okay. I only brought 8, but that will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I need pistons. Which have to go on from this side, right? Right, maybe? Do you? Yes, you do. Okay. Love, please. Thank you. 6, 7, and 8. So as you can see, I'm a little bit short because, yeah, just because. Did I bring anything that I can use from this side, or do I need to go get more stuff? Do I need to go get more stuff? The answer, can we do it at this point? Not so much. Okay. So what I'm going to do, we're going to head over to Lego because Fantastic Sherlock Fox has asked for it. And so I'm going to kick on out of this one, give you guys a real quick be right back, get the Lego going, and join you in a second. Alright, so I'm just going to drag things across, but it looks like we were just starting bag 2 when we finished our last time. So I'll show you where we're at so far. We've got the front end of the Slytherin House banner. And then from there it opens up and can sit up like a playset, right? Or sit in or whatever suits your fancy. So at the moment, I'm just going to set this aside. We've got the new bag done. So first thing it wants us to start with is minifigs. Minifigs are always fun. Oops. Where is Lego Cam? Please stop being a pain. Pretties. For some reason, the video always seems to want to go to auto brightness, which is not useful for us. And we need to rotate the camera because we're seeing upside down. There. Fly. Okay. Okay, and this one last piece, we just translate it by switching it or rotating 180 degrees. Nope, I guess not. There we go, got it, close enough. Alright, so we want us to build a character. So we've got this guy. I have no idea what his name is at the moment, but he's some kid from Slytherin. I'm sure I'll probably figure it out fairly soon, but he looks like he's got a nice little grumpy face. Happy guy. And then he needs his cool hair. It's all nice and short. That little cap. And his accessory is a wand, which I'm not sure where I put that. I think I put it away. Plus, he's got a snake. So, yeah. Just pull that out of the way. So, now we're into the actual builds. We've got one of those. 2 layers of brown with a seat piece. So it looks like it's going to be a table of sorts, I suppose. And then the next one. watching the time here. The next one we've got is 4 across. Oh, no, straight 4. I was sorting pieces, and I had sorted them very, very widely, and now they're disorganized. Very disorganized. So we need, for sure, this bit. And I've got 4s, like the one you see in the picture, but they have bumps on the backside. So giving you a quick boo into what we've got for sorting spaces. Try that. So I've got in the little bin, we need a 4, but the problem is I keep running into these ones with the bumps on the side. I'm looking for a 4 that does not have that to fit with the picture. And it looks like I may have to dump these out because sorting and digging through the way I felt right now isn't working for my headspace. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, there we go. We found the one we needed. Alright, so then that sits on the bottom, down at one end. And we need a little tan square for the other end. How neat. I think so, yeah. Fantastic Sherlock Fox printed those for me, actually, those little trays, which are really, really quite handy. But I guess apparently I just need a bigger one to be able to dig with. That's fine. We've got other boxes we can use instead. What was I looking for? The dark gray. So we've got this one, and we're looking for the dark gray piece. Oh. Definitely going to do this differently next time. Yeah. Not finding what I'm looking for. I saw that one go by. That's what I thought I had. 1, 2, 3, yoink. There, see? It's there. Alright, so we're going to set that one top and center on top, and then 2 of the little tiny gray squares, which I do know where those are. One. We can set up on this corner. And 2, so we can set this one up on the other side. And now we need a couple of flat pieces. We have one little 1x2 flat, which is this bit here. And I need a strip. This. Alright, and then a tan square like that, which the tan ones didn't actually get in the box, so they're going this way. And that goes on the edge here. And we have run our 5 minutes of time out. So, let's just go like this. Just want to say thanks to everybody who managed to come by today, and thank you for spending your time with us. We're just going to find someone to raid, and then head ourselves out, saving voice, saving time. I've got canoeing or kayaking tonight, so Thursdays, this was the last stream for my week. I'll be back on Tuesday. We will probably be going back to the Bedrock world, so where you saw us today, but hopefully finishing off those farms, and I'm crossing my fingers that we're going to find ourselves some more of the palette and designs so we can start tearing down the village and building a great big build. So let's see who we've got today. I'm just going to shift refresh and see what we've got. There's some pretty good ones out there. What am I looking at? So we have got, I'm looking for, actually I've only got 2 right now. So I've got an old man Shorty who's talking about baking cookies in the Cookie Crafter mod pack. Or we've got Groova Guy who's digging to the end on the Truly Bedrock. Okay, hands down, done. We're going to head off and we're going to hit up Groova. So I think that's our best bet. So thank you everybody for coming by. Let's get this party started. Over to the Groova Man.
Mischief managed.
All right, so once again, special thanks to Fantastic Sherlock Fox for being our our mod today, as well as Poodle Pirate. I appreciate that very much. Poodle Pirate and Fantastic Shock Fox spent their points. There we go. Benson dropped in as being one of our mods as well, and Max Money showed up to say hello and join the conversation. Then we also had Springer Shadow, Poodle Pirate, and Tis for Truth, as well as Bobreen, Big Harry GM, and Zeroed. So thank you to everybody that came by, and if you were lurking, you're very much appreciated as well. I want to say thanks to everyone that came in. Happy end of your June, and when I see you again, it shall probably be July. So have yourselves a great weekend, and bye-bye for now.